Nah, you got the wrong bike there, mate. You're going off-road, you need something lighter. You need something like a CRF 250 or an enduro bike. That's no good. Are they right? Am I wrong? Have I got the wrong bike? Or am I right and they wrong? Well, it's all a matter of perspective. What you got to do is take into account, first off, what are you actually going to do with your bike? Ask yourself that and be realistic with the answer. For me, it's adventure riding. 80% road, 20% off-road, and off-road is gravel tracks, forestry tracks, maybe a few rocky trails, nothing too extreme. If you're going to do serious off-roading, the proper trails, then yes, you need a CRF or an enduro bike. My local CRF, brilliant as they are, they do some trails around the Monmouth area, which is close to where I live, the nearest trails for me. The trails themselves are way more difficult than I'm happy to do anyway. If I was going to go down that route, then yes, I'd buy a CRF or an enduro or whatever, because I know a lot of them ride CRFs and enduros. But for me, it's pointless. I don't want to do those kind of extreme trails. I'm happy doing what I do, my nice little gravel bits. There's loads of videos on my channel. If I remember, I'll try and put a link up top to my off-road playlist. So, like I say, it's a matter of perspective. Have I got the wrong bike? Not for me. For what I do, this is ideal. What you do may be different, and you may think different. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Tell me, whack a comment in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree with me? Am I right? Am I wrong? Like I say, I do 80% road riding, and a lot of that is up around the sort of 50 to 70 mile per hour range to get to these trails. These trails are an hour and a half, 2 hours from home. Now, an hour and a half, 2 hours at 60, 70 miles an hour on a CF is hard work. Or bikes like that size, power. You know, you're constantly high up in the rev range. You're pushing the bike a bit. If you come to a steep hill, you're up and down the gearbox. You're dancing on the gear pedal like a yo-yo. It's not comfortable. You think that's 4 hours here and back to go do a couple of hours trails. You're going to be knackered before you even start. So I bought the 790. Again, am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, this is mostly what I do. Gravel tracks, forestry tracks, that sort of thing. That's what I call adventure riding. So it stands down. Nothing too extreme. Now, obviously, if you're going to go riding serious off-road, you're going to want something like a CRF or an enduro bike. But then the compromise is you don't have the road use, which I do predominantly. This is what I said about being honest with yourself. How much off-road are you actually going to do compared to road riding? In my case, not a lot. So in that sense, if you're going to do a lot of off-road, buy a CRF or an enduro. If you do a lot of road riding, 790, 890 KTM, T7, whatever floats your boat. There we go. I'm going to end it here. Folks, thanks so much for watching. Please do all the usual, like, share, subscribe. It really does help me build my channel. You know, I've hit my goal of 1,000 subs at long last, which I'm really pleased about. Thank you so much. And I'd like to carry on building. Unfortunately, my viewing figures are not very good, so if you do watch my videos, please watch them through to the end. You like them? Give me a thumbs up. Don't like them? Thumbs down. Right, I'm off ski. Catch you on the next one. Folks, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. And of course, doodles!